The sun beat down on the scorched junk fields of Nova 30, turning metal scraps into gleaming death traps. Kale brushed sweat from his brow and stepped carefully between rusted starship engines and the bones of forgotten machines. He had been salvaging for nearly 3 hours, mostly junk, until something caught his eye dot. It was buried beneath a collapsed drone wing, half covered in sand and grime. A helmet. Not just any helmet, its matte black surface was unmarred by time, unlike everything else here. Sleek, sharp, with faint glowing lines tracing alien patterns. It hummed faintly. Curious, Kale reached out, pried it loose, and lifted it toward the light. The moment his skin made full contact with the inner lining, the helmet pulsed blue and spoke. "Welcome, Commander Reichsolas. You died 412 years ago. System reboot initiated." Kale froze. His grip loosened slightly, but he didn't drop it. The voice wasn't robotic. It sounded respectful, familiar even. "What?" he whispered. "I'm not." Biometric match confirmed. Retinal scan complete. Brainwave pattern. 98.7% match. "Commander Solas, welcome back." The helmet adjusted itself in Kale's hands, realigning the face imperfectly. He stared into the dark visor, now illuminated from within. Data streamed across the surface schematics, war records, coordinates. Something inside the helmet clicked, and Kale staggered. Back as a flood of memories. Not. His own crashed into him. Explosions, screams, the roar of alien warships blotting out the sky. A woman's voice, Captain Lyra, calling out through static. Then darkness. Kale blinked rapidly. "No, I'm not him. I'm just a junker." Partial memory echo restored, the helmet said. Death confirmed during the fall. Of Bastion Prime, soul transfer protocol activated. Clone host, successful. Kale dropped to his knees, the helmet still glowing in his hands. "What the hell is going on?" A loud word clip echoed across the junk field. "The helmets." Glow brightened. "Commander, your return activates Project Revenant. Final War Protocol. Humanity's last stand." Kale looked up. A section of the Junkyard trembled and then parted. A concealed hatch, sealed for centuries, hissed open beneath the sands. A sleek black corridor descended into darkness. Lights flickered on, guiding the way. His breathing quickened. The Junkyard was built over something. Something deep. He stood, the helmet still cradled in his arms. "I'm not a commander. I don't even know how to fire a blaster." "You don't need to remember," the helmet said. "You were built to be reborn. You are humanity's contingency." Down the corridor, Kale found himself in a vast underground bunker. Dust-choked halls led to command terminals long asleep, awakening now at his approach. Screens lit up with fragments of data battles fought and lost, fleets vanished, cities turned to ash. The enemy was never named, only shown in jagged red outlines. "Why would they bring me back now?" Kale muttered. "Because the enemy returned. A transmission was intercepted 2 days ago. Same frequency, same pattern, and we have no one left." Kale swallowed hard. Somehow, this ancient war machine believed in him, or in the man he once was. Is there anything left to save? There are colonies, hidden, scattered bastions, and one fleet in deep stasis. You were their leader. The fleet awaits your command. He moved deeper, finding a chamber with cryopods, rows of sleeping warriors, their insignias worn but intact. Each pod was labeled Revenant Unit. Each face was oddly familiar, like reflections from a forgotten dream. "What if I refuse?" Kale whispered. The helmet was silent for a beat. Then humanity sleeps forever, and the stars belong to the enemy." Kale stared at the pods. He wasn't a soldier. He had no memory of wars or tactics, but something deep in his bones responded. An ancient ache. A call. His hand trembled as he lifted the helmet. It locked into place. Neural interface complete. "Welcome back, Commander Solas. Shall we begin?" Kale no, Solus straightened. The weight of centuries pressed on his shoulders, but he stood tall. He looked toward the stasis room. Yes, he said. Wake them all. The war isn't over.